If you say, taught, or made videos saying, I'm about to expose a Christian pastor, you might be part of the Antichrist. Why? Because you are doing what Jesus say don't do. When the disciples asked him, he said, hey, there's a other one casting out devils in your name, but we forbade him. Jesus said, no, if he doing something, doing miracles in my name, he can't be against me. So don't do that. I think even in those same verses, Jesus said they ought to have a millstone tied around their neck if you're going to forbid somebody from coming to him. I don't think he was just talking about children, just people low in spirit. I think that's Mark chapter 9, 38 down to 42, something like that, when he's talking about all of that. What you all are doing is causing doubt in that pastor's church. That's what the devil does to believers already by trying to expose him. But what you failing to realize, you're only hurting yourself, especially if they're preaching the gospel correctly. Jesus will expose crooked pastors, prophets himself. He don't need you to do it. Example, like the Derek Chauvin case, the George Floyd murder trial. The doctor that performed the autopsy already said, hey, he died from asphyxiation from this police officer. Okay, there go the cause right there, right? But his lawyer still was like, okay, now let's try to cause some doubt to try to get this guy off, some reasonable doubt so he can get off, or some kind of hung jury by saying some other ludicrous stuff like, hey, the exhaust pipe. He might have died from the exhaust pipe. Let me get somebody else to lie and say that too. Get it? No. If you or anybody say, taught, make videos perverting the scriptures, you might be part of the Antichrist. What do you mean pervert the scriptures? What I mean is some people pick what they want to make a point out of one scripture or two, or maybe three of them, and then lead you astray away from Jesus or from the manner which it was being talked about. For instance, I heard this: Jesus come for the lost sheep of Israel. And then people goes off like, see, he said it. You see, it said right there. He said it. But Jesus also said, have you not read the scriptures? The stone which the builders refused became head of the corner. But this is not taught. It's not even mentioned. Another one, you don't gotta get baptized. You know, you see the guy on the cross next to Jesus? Did he get baptized when he went to paradise? I hear this stuff. It's like, okay, centurions, let us down so we can go get baptized and then we'll get right back up here. Come on. God has the power to baptize anybody he wants to. Yet and still, Jesus said, we must fulfill all righteousness. Next.